7-year-old boy, 6-year-old boy, 5-year-old girl. So we're very busy. I suffer with postpartum depression with each of my children. And the last 3, since they were back to back, it was 7 years straight that I was depressed. Okay, so I am a survivor. Thank you, God. I got through it. He helped me. But there was a lot of things I learned along the way. And I honestly thought that I was by myself. Like, I thought I was the only mom losing her mind, that lost her shape, that lost her hair, because my hair was falling out, so I was stressed out, and that just lost her identity, okay? Being a wife, I lost what I love to do, and everything was about husband. You know how that works. Is he happy? Is he fed? Is he this? Is he that? He's playing ball, he's still going golfing, he's still watching Kobe Bryant, and I lost myself. Like, he did not lose himself in the process, but I did, you know? So I went on Steve Harvey's show last year, and I was talking about being overwhelmed as a mom, and I didn't know there were so many moms overwhelmed. I thought I was in a box by myself. But once I seen that, I was like, you know, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna create a movement. And the movement is called Moms That Slay. We all know what slay means. Thanks to Beyonce, right? Yeah. So my group is called Moms That Slay, and what I basically do is encourage moms to finally love themselves again by making themselves a priority. We don't do that. We just don't, okay? We don't put ourselves on that priority because most of us just, everybody else is a priority. We go to the store, we buy clothes. I'm gonna go buy an outfit for myself. I leave the store, I have nothing. My kids have another outfit, my husband looks like he belongs on GQ magazine, and I look crazy, right? Okay, so what happened one day is I woke up and I walked past my mirror in my hallway, and I was like, oh my God, who's that? Like, this chick looked crazy, like, who is she? I did not recognize myself at all, okay? And it really depressed me, but what I had to do was, I had to reach deep inside and say, what happened in these 7 years? And I found out what happened. I didn't make myself a priority. I never created me time, and we need me time, okay? So today, what I'm gonna talk to you guys about is me time and how to create me time for yourself. It may sound easy to women who are not moms to take time out for themselves. We used to do that, remember? That's so hard to do now. It's like, how do you even get that far, right? So what I did, because I understand, is I made a little doc that we can write on. It's real simple, it's not hard, I promise I'm not gonna put no more stress on you than I have. But I feel like if moms write things down, we can tackle them. They seem like they make sense if we write them down, right? So I'm gonna pass out. Bellies.
Lots of triggers.
I know.
It's Jordan's fault.
Yeah, he started it. Did. I know you get baby fever, and it's like, I want another one, and I'm like, here you go, honey. You're welcome. Oh, and I have pins if you guys need it too. I bought pins because this big bag that we carry, we don't have pins. Usually, I don't know why. Like, we have wipes, we have pacifiers, snacks, but we don't have pins. I don't know why that happens, but that's just how it works. I also have a sign-up sheet if you want to pass it around. It's basically your name and your email for my blog, and I can just put you on my blog. So you can get certain information off my blog as well. So, this sheet is very, very easy. But the me time is so important because you need that time to just unwind and think about yourself. A lot of times we feel guilty thinking about ourselves, right? We don't understand why we're doing that. We don't want to be guilty, but something about it, like, did you do the laundry? Did you fold it? Did you make him dinner? Are the kids okay? You sure they're gonna be okay for 5 minutes? I'm not sure. Maybe a catastrophe is gonna happen because I'm not right there. Like, that's the things that we think. It's like anxiety.com, right? Right. But guess what? They will be okay. If we can really sit there and say, you know what? I did everything I had to do. I planned this time for myself, and it's all about planning. They are fine. My husband will survive. I promise he will survive. They will not tie him up. If I'm gone, well, they might tie him up. My kids might tie my husband if I'm going for an hour or 2 hours. Okay, and I think what we should do is start small. So an hour for us is a long time, being away from the home, okay? We will eventually get to the point where we're taking vacations for the weekend and saying, bye-bye, I'm going to let myself and my girls. But see, that sounds far-fetched, right now. So let's just do an hour. That seems like a dream, right? I promise it's possible, right? Okay, so me time is so important because you need to unwind. And so what I wanted to do, and I put this on here so you guys can see. Mom, you deserve to have time for yourself. It's all mental. If you say every day, I deserve this time, because you do. Okay, we are super women, okay? We're superwoman. So we deserve time to unwind as well. So what I want to do is, I wanted you to list things that you like to do, right here. The things that you like to do, things you did before mom, before husband, before being a wife. What are the things that you really like to do? Was it reading? I mean, taking a walk in the park, meditation? And it's a 6 slots there.
By yourself, right? Like in your own space.
That sounds nice. Yeah, to eat without any interruption.
When it's hot. But there's no asking, it's just out.
They just get it. My 13-year-old still, everything I eat, it can be Weight Watchers, it could be something that's not even good for him, like to taste. He wants it. Like, I'm just like, this is my stuff. Like,
I know. Or it's just like, he has the exact same thing on his plate. But no.
Exactly. So eating by yourself can be something, one of the things that you like to do before.
She's not finished.
I know this may feel weird too, because you're doing something for you, but again, what do? We deserve it, right? We deserve this. And on the other side, it says things you want to do. Now, the things you want to do are things that you don't do currently. Thinking outside the box. What are some things I want to do? That is a beautiful thing, yes. You can put that down there, seriously.
Like 5:45 a.m.
Right.
Target. Oh, it's photography stuff, not in the book.
And now the tough part, when you're done with that, circle a day that you're going to say, it's my day. Well, not a whole day, but an hour. Okay, 1 hour, but that particular day. It can be a nap time, which I know when my kids nap, I want to nap too. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, so you know that. So. Yeah. You like a nap? I still want to nap every day, I promise.
First trimester was so bad. Sunday during basketball. No,
She really is.
And when we're done, I would love to hear some of your ideas so I can kind of help you figure out how you can make that happen, because they're all possible. They may look impossible, but trust me, they are possible. So, anyone want to, whoever's done, want to kind of throw it out there and see? And let us know what you would love. Let me see, what would you like to do?
Eat without sharing.
Eat without sharing. Eat without sharing. Okay, so let's see, how can we do that? They like everything we eat, even if it's not tasting good, they just want it. Okay, right, spinach. So maybe eating something that they don't want to eat would help you to eat your own thing. But what about actually taking that day to say, I'm going to go to whatever restaurant you want to go to, maybe a Starbucks, and sit there and eat, even if it's by yourself. Like seriously, there's nothing wrong with eating by yourself. You could take a book with you, a magazine. I'm telling you, it works.
Read and eat at the same time.
And you know what? You can eat slow. Oh my God. You can sit down. Exactly. And you can sit down. We eat like this. I swear I still eat like this. Okay guys, we ready? We ready? Let's go, let's go. I mean, can I sit down and
it's cold.
And it's cold.
Exactly.
Right? So what about doing that? Making that day. What day did you choose? Did you choose a day? Sunday. So maybe we always have to pre-plan. That with moms, that's just what we have to do. That's our life, okay? Let's just, my son's 13, I still have to figure out where he's gonna go, okay? Because he's 13. But if we pre-plan it and we say, okay, today is my day, say Sunday. So the following week, hubby, mom, sister, brother, friend, whoever that your support group, listen, on Sundays, I need you from this time to this time because I need to go, I have to have me time. And a lot of times, if you explain to them, a happy mom is a happy child. Then they're like, okay, husband, they don't get that. They just don't, I don't know why. But I kind of tell my husband, if you want to be happy in this house, then I have to be happy first. Got it? And he kind of like, okay, yeah, I don't want the drama. So yes, I'm gonna let you go. You only have 1 hour or whatever, how long do you want to go? For me, I'd say 2 because I've moved up. It's levels to this, so don't stress yourself if you can't be out for 2 hours, okay? But 1 hour, if you pre-plan, and even for husbands, you know, my husband, I have to get everything, the food, this is what they're gonna eat. I have to put it on the board because they won't eat. I don't know why.
It doesn't make a difference.
They still probably won't do it.
I mean, I have like, my husband just had to, I packed the diaper bag, I had a sippy cup, I had snacks, I had change clothes or whatever, and all he had to do was just take my son to my mom's. My mom was going to babysit him. When I came by to pick him up, no food, no snacks, wearing a completely different set of clothes than I would. I packed, dressed him in, and my mom was kind of like, and he had to eat before he got here. I was like, I have no idea what happened. Like, it was all right there.
It was so simple that it was hard for them. It was so simple that it was hard for you to do. So I would say maybe in that instance, because all of us go through this, I have to really count to 10 with my husband, like in my mind. I have to breathe and like woosah. Because I don't get the disconnect. I don't understand why this is so difficult when I lay this out. So maybe if they're going to mommy's house, your mom's house, kind of drop it off first. Or you can give grandma clothes to stay there and food to stay there. Just because hubby may forget the bag. Okay? Why? I do not know. And then sometimes I'll even put in a car for him. His car. Here it is. Everything's there. Just make sure they have shoes on. Like, make sure their shoes is on and their hat because it's cold outside. Sometimes that's a struggle too, but hey, you're not in the boat by yourself. We're in the same boat together, okay? But yeah, maybe doing that, and we have to spoon feed them. We love them to death. They are the best, but it's common sense just not there. I don't know why. So if you put it in the car for them, or have mom have her own little stash for baby, then that's one less thing you have to worry about, right? Yeah. So then you can do your me time. So what's something that you would love to do that you want to do that you maybe not have done?
Go shopping alone.
Shopping alone. Yes, that's fun. So you do the same thing. Don't feel bad, number one, that you want to go shopping by yourself. It's not a bad thing. So what you do again, you pre-plan. Everything is pre-planning. On Sunday, you can pick the same day, just do different things. Sundays are my days. We're going to go to church, we're going to come, whatever you do. And I tell my husband, I don't care what you have to do. This day I'm out. I'm gone. I'm leaving for an hour. So you have to figure it out. Figure it out. And I pray my kids are good when he figures it out. I'm like, because I'm going. Because what happens, we have something to do that we plan. They have something to do, or the kids. And then we're like, okay, well, all right, it's okay. You go, honey. You go. I'll figure it out. And we never go. We cancel our plans because we want them to have fun. We want them to be okay. But at the end of the day, it's not wrong to think of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel bad doing that. Shopping is one thing. So what I do with my moms at Slay, I'm going to have a monthly event, a workshop each month, okay, over here in Kennesaw. And I give away raffle tickets. And whoever gets that ticket, they get either a gift, a pamper gift, or I get to go shopping with them. And we go shopping. Now, I love shopping. So, you just tell me how long you have. So I don't keep you out all day because I love shopping. And then we'll kind of just sit down and think of what do you like? In my workshop, I have a thing called a fashion mood board where I show you how to figure out what's your style again. Because I think sometimes we lose our style. And
well, our bodies have changed.
Yeah, and our bodies have changed. And what do? You take that information I give you in a picture, because it's all visual, and you put it on your phone. And when we go shopping or you go shopping on your own, you pull that up and say, oh yeah, I like that outfit. So I need to find a jean jacket. I need to find a shirt. You know, you kind of buy it at one time. If you buy bits and pieces, you're never going to put it together for some reason. It just doesn't happen. But if you buy an outfit, you're going to wear the outfit because it's already pre-planned. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Anybody else want to share?
I know in China, we love massage.
Oh yeah.
And you got all kinds of massage. When I became married, even after I got married.
My mom says
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah, it's not so expensive, but I still want to.
Yes. You have to. Massaging is awesome. And they have some things where it's like an hour for 30. And Groupon. Groupon is a girl's best friend.
You're right. Yeah.
Just Groupon it, and then you're gonna get, even if it's 30 minutes, honey, like 30 minutes is over. Foot rub for 30 minutes. Like, exactly. It's not gonna happen. The dishes may not be, I cannot stand dishes in my sink at night. Because in the morning, it kind of puts me in a mood like, this is something else I have to do before I feed these kids, you know? Right. But if dad is there, if you just know, there might be dishes. It's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay? Again, he may not feed them, vegetables like I want. My husband's probably going to get them pizza today. Okay, you know what? At least they're eating. Like, seriously. Seriously. At least they're eating. They're not starving, right? So I think if we're micromanagers because we're moms. That's just what we are, But if we let dad or grandma or auntie or someone do it, we have to be sure, we have to be okay with knowing they're not going to do it the way we want them to do it. And we're okay with that. You know why? Because you need your time. You have to have your time. As long as the house is not burning down and the kids are not losing limbs and stuff like that, I think we'll be okay. My husband lets my kids stay up all night. I don't do that. My kids are on time. They've been on time schedules, like bed schedules since they were 6 months. Okay, and I have a class on that too. Because I had to, because I would lose my mind if I didn't have time for me at the end of the night. Right? So it's okay. You're gonna go, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna have that guilty, because you're mom, but understand anytime they come in, say, let me call them, get your time in, FaceTime or whatever you wanna do. Baby, is the house okay? Like, no one's burning up? No, everybody's fine. Okay. They may be playing video games all night, I don't know, but just know it's okay.
Just like you said, I really struggled with anxiety,
Yes.
and that was like, that makes it so much worse if
Yes.
I never leave.
Yes. You have to leave the house. And you know what? It's that, I was a stay-at-home mom. I'm still a stay-at-home mom, but I'm a mompreneur now. So I get out of my house.
I
like that. Right.
mompreneur that slays.
Mompreneur, exactly, honey. So I found that getting out the house was the biggest thing. Being in the house kept me depressed. I'm gonna be honest. It was like the cabin fever thing. Yes, and then you can. And then you know what? I wanted to have adult conversation. What about that? Like, Dora the Explorer was so sick of her. I was like, if I hear one more song from Dora, I'm gonna go crazy. Right?
My husband, like, when he comes home, I don't know, if I don't have enough adult conversation, I talk his ear off.
Yes.
And he's like, right when I get home, you're just like,
Yes.
and I'm like, you're not talking to me. He's like, yeah. Like, I'm like, where are you going? He's like, I'm gonna go change my clothes. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, wait, where are you going? I'm gonna go get a snack. I'm like, I'm on.
Don't leave!
I'm like, on a.
Yes.
I want to be quiet. I'm like, this is not crazy.
And he's a dad too, you guys. So if you're hearing all this, take it in, honey, because this is what we go through.
It makes me go crazy. That's why I like love this group. At least I have someone to talk to.
Yeah. Exactly. And you know what? You're not crazy. You're not. We are adapting. But that's good. There's some that are so nice.
He'll just be like, you're just talking my ear off.
Yeah, and they come from a world where they're talking all day. They don't want to talk.
That's
And
the problem.
we're not talking. Well, we're talking all day, but it's the kids.
Yeah.
So now I want adult conversation. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
And so they're like, they're not in the mood for that. So, but it's good that you can talk. And I wouldn't feel bad about that. Keep talking. Keep talking. I'm like, Exactly. Anybody else wanna what would you wanna do? I don't think I got the wanna do.
I would want to get my hair cut.
Reinventing yourself is very important.
Yes.
So what's stopping you?
I don't know.
Go, girl.
And I feel guilty. I think about the money, spending money to do
No,
it.
don't feel guilty.
That's a hard one.
You know
about
what?
how much he spends on lunches every day.
Exactly.
I do think about that as I'm eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the
Right.
75th time. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what?
That's how I think.
I used to feel bad, and then I said, you know what? This is how I thought about it. I'm a pretty sassy wife, so don't listen. Take bits and pieces, okay? Because I'm kind of sassy. I said, listen, I deserve that.
Oh, you can't. You can't.
You go to work. That's my money too.
You don't follow.
Okay? That's my money too. You know why? Because
Pay a maid, a cook.
I'm everyone. A therapist, and you're the doctor, and then you're all these things. So you need to get. That's my money too. So I'm gonna take budget it. This is my budget for the month. Start like that. I need this, and if he doesn't understand why, then you YouTube a crazy mom going crazy, and then he will see. Okay, let her. Because it is. Because if you wasn't here to do what you're doing, this is a beautiful part of. They can't do this and work at the same time, okay? So you're a helper. You are the helpmate. You are the boss mom, honey. You make sure everybody is still intact. We take them to the doctor. We make sure they're clothed. We take them to school. We do homework when they get to that point. We are helping them. So you understand, honey, if you didn't have me, you wouldn't be able to work this job, okay? So, this is my budget. I need to get my hair cut. I want to keep it up. Not just get it cut, but I want to keep the maintenance on it.
Yes.
Because it'll make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel bad when you go. Just make it a time when he's home. Schedule it, or where someone can watch your babies for you. And that way you're not feeling guilty. And you know what? I love being around my kids, but I need a time away. It is what it is. Okay? Don't feel guilty about that. We all do. You just don't want to say it. I'll say it for you. You need a time away where the kids, you're not worried about what the kids are doing. So that's why you plan everything around when someone else is available that you trust to watch your kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What day did you pick?
I picked Wednesday.
Wednesday. And it's a feasible day for you because I'm pretty sure you thought about
Yes.
hubby being home or mom
Yes.
or somebody.
Yes.
And how many, you gonna do an hour first?
Yes. Well, it takes a lot longer to work with this.
Yes, but at least. But think about how good you're gonna feel after.
Yes. That's the one thing that makes me feel good is my hair.
Yes. And that you should. You should feel good. Anybody else wanna go? I'm curious to see what else.
I have studied Spanish. I want to study Spanish. So it's difficult because it requires 2 days to complete, you know?
You deserve it.
So, yeah.
You deserve it. I'm half Puerto Rican, so I'm very pro Spanish. Yeah, I think you should do it. I mean, it's going to make you feel good if that's what you want to do. Indulge in that, and it also is going to be study time. Don't feel bad about study time. My husband he didn't have any degree until we got married. Now he has his master's. Because I'm happy for him, but I was a designated nanny. You didn't have to worry about what class you took or how to study because you knew I was going to be home, right? So you have your thing, and now it's my turn. And that's how you need to feel. I supported you through whatever. You need to support me. I want to do Spanish. If that's something you want to do, yeah, I would do it. And just maybe pick times that work for you instead of, there's different time frames. So is it online or is it on location?
Here I would just teach myself.
Okay, yeah. So then you can leave the house when he's home or someone's home, go to Starbucks, somewhere pretty, right? Get your earbuds. Yes, get your earbuds, and that's your time. When this time comes up, whatever day you said you're gonna do, right? I'm telling you, as soon as that day comes, you're gonna think of everything, every excuse not to do it. You have to beat those excuses. Because what's happening is, you're gonna continue to do the same thing that you're doing now. And you want change. So if you want change, when that excuse comes in here, even if you talk to yourself, that's fine. Nope, I'm not gonna stay in the bed later. Because guess what? Stay in the bed later sounds good and it may feel good, but then you're gonna be bad that you didn't do what you said you were gonna do.
Then you feel guilty.
You feel guilty? Yeah. Guilt is like the name of everything. So make sure when it's that time, you do it. No matter what. That's your time, and that's your relaxed time. And then guess what? Every time you walk into your driveway or go into your driveway, you're gonna feel good about yourself.
That's true. I would learn how to play by. I've put it off at least 10 years.
So what's stopping you?
I don't know. Excuses.
Excuses, time, and guilt. If we can beat excuses, time, and guilt, we're good. All you gotta do is pre-plan. When the guilt come up, say, no, I deserve this. Because you do. You deserve to play tennis. They want you to be happy at the end of the day. Your kids want you to be happy, okay? They don't want you to be sad and depressed and down. They want you to feel good because
It's good for them to see you doing stuff.
it is. It's really good for them. So if you can just push through the guilt and say, I deserve this. The time, what you got to do with the time is pre-plan, okay? And try to keep the same day each month, each week if you can, okay? So that your husband knows or mom knows Wednesday is my day.
It's easier to work with a schedule.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
It's on your calendar.
Yes.
You're like thinking about it.
No, absolutely not. 2 o'clock is my time.
It's your time. Exactly. Absolutely not. And I'm telling you, if you keep reminding them, because they're going to forget, because it's a routine. They know that the routine already. So the routine is you just, don't do stuff for yourself. So now you have to reprogram your husband's or your support system and say, listen, remember, this is on Sunday night. Okay, Wednesday is my day. Remember, everybody remember, Wednesday, send a text. Send a call. Get a call.
It's like we have our monthly mom's night out. I'm like, nope, it's mom's night out that night.
Yes, exactly.
Like, it's on the calendar. I'm leaving
And the
now.
calendar's up.
I'm so
Right.
upset when it came to all the
Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? Things happen. There's times I plan stuff and my kid got sick or, and that's fine. If that happens, don't beat yourself up about it. Maybe move it along maybe a little bit later or the next day, because things happen. We're moms. It is what it is. But ultimately, we want to make sure that we're thinking about ourselves as well. Okay? It's not selfish to think about yourself. It's a good thing, right? Because then we see these moms on TV, because I'm in the entertainment industry. I do music videos and I direct commercials and stuff. So I know the entertainers, okay? And we see this reality show, right? And we're like, oh my gosh, she looks so good coming out that car. Remember, we were talking about that. And how does she do it? But they didn't see the behind the scenes. Yes, she does. But guess what? You didn't see the behind the scenes.
Well, she's got nannies
And she has nannies too. It's not real. Right, it's not real. Because they have help, And even though they do their own makeup, they have people they pay to come do their makeup too.
Well, like on Gwyneth Paltrow, she said, I don't understand why a woman can't get back in shape after having a baby. It's like, who said Gwyneth Paltrow? Yes, she did. And it's just like, she doesn't have to work. She does.
Right.
She has people taking care of her baby. She has personal stylist. She has a personal trainer. It's just like,
A nutritionist too. A nutritionist.
And a therapist.
Right. And a chef. Come on.
Yeah.
And a chef that can make her food for her. That healthy food, right? That's the thing. We can't compare ourselves to TV moms or to entertainers in general, because let me tell you something. They'll tell you, and I love the entertainers, I do, but you gotta understand how it works in the industry. They'll tell you this particular thing helped me lose 20 pounds and I work out every day, all day. They have money to go to Dr. Miami. Does anyone know who Dr. Miami is? He is the plastic surgeon, honey, that's in Miami, that can make you look snatched for the right amount, okay? So, don't buy into that or feed into it. It's fun to look at them. Oh, she looks so put together. But understand, it's possible, but your life is different. So you have to kind of, if you want to make sure your hair is always done, and your makeup, which is something else I have planned for my moms that slay. 5-minute makeup tutorial to make sure you look snatched without, we don't have 20 minutes in the mirror, okay? We just don't. So 5 minutes will work, okay? That's later on. But you can get it done. Don't think that this is not possible for you. It's just pre-planning in your life. Now, they just call their people and they pay them to be here, you know? But for you, we have support systems, we have each other, and we have time when they sleep. You might have to stay up a little bit later when they're asleep. Or maybe not nap, which is hard, when they're napping. But think about it. They're napping and you have time to do your gardening. Your mind will say, girl, you better go to sleep because you need that time. But then how happy will you be once you see that your garden is growing? Yeah. You know? So maybe taking their nap time as time for you to do the things you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Trust me, it works. It does work. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys today. Like I said, I'm a New Yorker and I will talk all day. So I had to ask Michelle, how long do I have? Because, but that I wanted to make it really brief for you guys because I wanted to introduce myself and show you guys what I'm about. With Moms That Slay. So, like I said, I have events coming up, and with your emails, I will send you guys the information with my next event, which is March 31st. And we're talking about how to overcome being overwhelmed. How to survive motherhood, basically. But my events are on Saturday, like we spoke about, because I like moms to have time to themselves. 2 hours on a Saturday, one Saturday a month. You come in and you talk to other women with no children. Don't feel bad. Okay, in a pretty environment. It's over by KSU.
Where is it?
It's Tiendo's coffee shop. It's a new coffee shop across from KSU on Chastain. So it's really, really cute there, and one of my besties is the owner there. So we're gonna start on March 31st. I'll send it to you guys, and it's from 4 to 6, and it's just moms. So this is my thing with Moms That Slay, okay? I have a little homework for you guys. When you come to the events, definitely slay, okay? Slay. Mascara, lip gloss.
I don't even know how to wear.
Thank you, honey. Yes, okay? I want you to come feeling, she's cracking up. Come confident. So come whatever. Some people don't like makeup, that's fine. But whatever it is that makes you feel confident, the bun, press your hair out. I don't know what you want to do. But whatever it is, maybe it's your attire. Bring some heels. I'm going to show you guys, you know, equilibrium does like this after you have kids and you kind of don't have your strut anymore. I got something for that. Don't worry about it. You're going to get your strut back, okay? I learned that.
I lose my Mickey Mouse stickers.
No Mickey Mouse stickers, okay? No.
Unless the Mickey Mouse stickers are what makes you feel confident.
That's confident, okay? And no baby bags.
Baby bag.
I know. It's anxiety, separation anxiety. I get it. No baby. Yes. Or a clutch. You don't have to have all that stuff, because it's just you. Lip gloss, cell phone, money, ID. That's it. That's all you need for you, right? So that's what I'm gonna send you guys that information. Like I said, it's gonna be every month that we're gonna do something. It's always gonna be a new theme, and it's gonna be someone coming in and talking that's an expert in that particular thing. So my friend who owns that shop, she has a waist training company where she sells waist trainers from Colombia, and they are the bomb because they don't hurt. You know how the waist trainers have like that rod in there, and every time you sit down it pokes you? Hers don't. They don't have that, but it makes you, it snatches everything back into place and makes your abdominal look snatched. We know what snatched is. That's what we like. After baby, yes, honey. Because you know, in the Latin community, you wear that right after baby. Immediately. They will put
To get their body back?
yes. They put you in that corset so quick because right. It hurts. Yeah. But they have the postpartum one. It's called postpartum, where you have they kind of make sure nothing's right here because you're still healing. You know what I'm saying? But they do different things to get themselves back snatched because that's important to them. So whatever's important to you to get back, you have to make it important and really do it. Your hair is important. I want to see those highlights and that trim, honey, on your 31st.
We'll make you an appointment.
That's all that's happening.
Yes, and celebrate it. I don't know if you guys do selfies, but even if you don't post it, get in the habit of, you know, looking at yourself again and do those selfies in your own portfolio. Keep it in your phone, but get yourself back, you know, get comfortable again with looking at yourself and loving yourself. It's not conceited, I promise. Well, it is, but it's okay. It's not a bad thing.
Our husbands will appreciate you.
I'm telling you, because this is what happens with husbands. No offense. I've learned this. You found me one way, right? When you met me, I was it, honey. I had my little skirt or whatever attracted you to me. Then we got married, we had kids, and I got tired. I got overwhelmed. And now you're like, you lost yourself, honey. Really? You don't think? Yeah, I know. I lost myself. But now I'm getting it back. And that attracts them back to you. Seriously. How they met you is how they ultimately want to see you. They're not going to say it. Because they know they won't have a good life if they say it. But it brings the spunk back too, you know, in your relationship as well. You know? But don't do it for them. Do it for you. Do it for you. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys today. I definitely want that to be your homework. Take time for yourself. Make sure that you're, you know, taking that day. Look on your calendar, what day am I going to start this? And keep it. Definitely keep that day. And I will hope that you guys do come to the Moms That Slay event on the 31st. I'll send that out to you guys. And we're going to talk about not being overwhelmed. Okay? Did you guys enjoy? Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you guys have any questions? You want to vent about anything? I got a couple minutes. Let me see. I got 1 minute. You want to vent about anything? No? Everybody's good? Hi, you're so little. Look at these babies. Hi.
She's like, I'm ready to play.
You're going to slay. Yes, honey, you're going to slay. I have one daughter, and I'm teaching her how to slay early. I have to teach her. Yeah, it is. 3 boys and 1 girl. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you guys. I loved it. You're so welcome. And you have my info, so if you want to email me.
Yeah, I shared the information with everybody.
Okay, cool. Hey, email me if you want. Go on my Insta if you guys have Insta. Contact me if you have any questions or concerns or something like Meca. I would love to talk about such and such. You know, give me any ideas that you guys have that you want to talk about, and then I'll put something together. Awesome. You're so welcome, honeys. Well, I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you. Yes, there's things I need to start doing.
Here, what you say?
I'm just thinking